So, yesterday's vlog, I talked about how to vlog. It was a how-to vlog, or how-to video, whatever you want to call it. If you did miss that vlog, I'll go ahead and link that right down there in the description. And today, I wanted to talk about something a little bit more mature. And I wanted to touch on this subject because I myself am in my 30s, and I thought to myself, there has to be people out there who are wanting to vlog or thinking about vlogging and are struggling to get started or struggling in the process of vlogging. And I'm sure there are reasons why, right? Because people in their 30s, they have stuff to do, they have responsibilities, and I totally 100% understand that. But then there's other reasons. And those are the ones that we're going to touch on in today's vlog. First thing we're going to touch base on is you're not late. In fact, you are informed. You have lived life enough to have this huge perspective. You have a huge library of stories in your arsenal that don't even need to be exaggerated. Such big true stories that you can tell them with such confidence. And when somebody has a good story to tell and a true meaningful story, that beats any chaotic energy any fucking time. Number 2, building a vlog around your life, not against it. Because like I said earlier, you have the experience, you have the wisdom. You probably have kids, you've probably worked multiple jobs. You have all this knowledge and all this stories that like I mentioned to tell. So the more you have to pour into the heads of others, the more video you can make. You can make them whether as long or short as you want. It all really depends on your strategy. And like I mentioned in the vlog before this, consistency is strategy. It works in your favor. But like I said, when you're in your 30s and you're trying vlogging, you have all these responsibilities like I mentioned earlier. So making it fit could be an issue within itself. But at the same time, I think, I'm not sure if I speak for everybody, but I think at this point you should be somewhere where you're able to make time to make these vlogs. So don't stress out if you don't have the time, because like I mentioned before, at least once a week, just to get your rhythm going. Took way longer than expected. I should have gone to a fucking drive-through car wash, but whatever. It looks nice. It looks nice. Let's move on to number 3. Stop comparing yourself to a 22-year-old with no responsibilities. Whereas vlogging, it's I don't really think it has a season. Don't quote me on that. But if you're like a daily vlogger, stuff like that, it's just something that happens every day. You should be in the clear. Because you got to keep in mind that you're playing the long game. You're playing the long game because, again, and like I mentioned, don't compare yourself to the 20-year-olds that are like going and doing stuff like TikTok trends, and I don't know what the hell they're doing, to be honest with you. But yeah, don't pay attention to those guys. Focus on your age group. They're the ones that are looking for people like you, not trends. So as long as you stay true and you stay authentic, people will come, because no one is authentic and different and unique as yourself. Number 4, using vlogging as documentation, not validation. Capturing growth, change, all of that completely means something. It gets people in this shifting mindset that actually makes them think for one, and just getting your point of view and your word actually hitting somebody, like affecting somebody in a good way. And don't even worry about the views. Views come and go. Just do you, be you. Don't care what anybody thinks. Because like I said, authenticity is gold. Because something you put out might actually affect somebody's life. And that's kind of like the cool thing about content. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta go get some stuff. And finally, number 5, progress beats perfection, especially now. You don't need to find your niche being a particular topic. I'm gonna use me as an example. I got my vlog channel and I got this channel. This is the first channel I actually started seriously. And I wasn't really looking for any particular demographic. I was just a guy who enjoys trying different kinds of beers and liquors and spirits and whatnot. And, talking about movies and the occasional food and stuff. So I wasn't like doing any math or anything like that. I was just a guy with an idea, with a beer in hand. What you do need though are reps. Something that you do very, very often, that you're very familiar with. Something that can actually make people think and reflect on themselves. Something truly honest about you. That within itself is pure gold. That is just authenticity at its finest. So if you just thrive on that and just gain momentum from your honesty, that's gonna get you real far. And like I said, you are in your 30s, so you have all this knowledge and all this wisdom to keep you in that momentum. You don't have to overthink it. Just look and hear. Vlogging in your 30s isn't about chasing relevance. It's about owning your timeline. But I think that about covers all this. Those were 5 things on vlogging in your 30s. Please hit the like button down below if you got any value in this at all whatsoever. Subscribe if you are into daily vlog stuff, or if you're in your 30s and you're, you know, trying to figure things out on this whole vlogging, content making thing, please subscribe. And let's ride this thing together. Well, that about does that for me. Just keep it simple. You have all the wisdom in the world, and just do your thing. Don't think about it. If you're waiting for the perfect moment, you're never gonna be ready, man. Catch you guys in the next one. See you in the next vlog. Peace.